Now we're gonna start addressing him stacking with the far leg. So we lock the shoulder, right? We're here, push up, deep hook. He's doing the RNC defense. He brings the far leg up now, right? My right arm, it's gonna go under and spin, but I'm still crossing right here, right? Now, from here, see how my feet are crossed? I'm just gonna uncross, curl. I'm just gonna launch him. Boom, here. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hugged. Do that again. So I broke him down, get the elbow cross, fire up, trap, push up, deep hook. He brings the far leg up. Spin here, right? But keep your feet crossed, right? I'm posting. Now look, I toss him. Now we're gonna go over the toss. Yeah. So we're here, push up, deep hook, right? He brings the leg up, spin, right? I'm underhooking though. I'm not posting this time. See how my elbow, it's knee deep, right? And I'm right here, and all I do is I rock this leg. And then we're here. And then get the leg over. So deep hook, feet cross, change legs. So he's broken down, we lock the shoulder, push up, deep left hook, he brings the far leg up, underhook, right here, right? Now, the feet, so see how my feet are crossed? I'm right here, I uncross and I'm here. I'm elbow deep on the knee joint. I pendulum with my left leg, boom, and I leg curl with my right, and then we're right here. Get the leg over first, and then change legs last. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hugged. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the classic route and addressing the stack. So we're here, we're controlling the posture, bridge, get the elbow across the center line, fire up, trap, push, deep left hook, he starts stacking, right? I start going here, so the shoulder's locked right here and I'm posting, right? And I'm gonna use that to uncross, but look, as I spin, I'm still curling with my left leg. I don't do this, I'm doing this, right? Now, from here, I'm leg curling with both legs, right? My right hand, it's gonna launch him. I'm C-cupping on the inside of the knee. I remove the top leg, and I launch, right? Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. That's the C-cup toss from the classic. So, here we are, right? We broke the guy down. Bridge, get the elbow across the center line. We're right here, push, deep hook. He brings the far leg up, post, spin. See how my legs are still curling? Leg over the face, leg curl. Remove the top leg, launch, deep hook, feet cross, leg hugged. Lock the shoulder, deep hook. We're gonna go for the classic armbar. He brings the far leg up. Instead of tossing with the C-cup, we're gonna underhook. Look, for some people, underhooking works better. For other people, C-cupping works better. They're two different styles. I'm just giving different looks. I'm just presenting different things that I've seen work throughout all the years. So I've been playing this game since I was 15, and soon I'm 33, so it's like for a long time I'm doing this, and like everything that I'm showing you has worked. They're just subtle ways of doing it, and it can all work. You just have to understand where you're at and make it work for you. So we broke him down, bridge, get the elbow across the center line, fire trap, push up on the elbow, he brings the leg up. Now look, I post, I spin, right? I pass the leg over. Now, I'm underhooking actually right now, right? So from here, I'm curling. Look, I remove the leg, the top leg. My right leg is curling down towards his shoulder, and I remove the left leg, and I toss him with the underhook. Now I have the deep hook, the feet are crossed. I let go of the far leg, I get the near leg. And I'm elbow to elbow, and I'm elbow to knee. So, boom, boom. He defends, push, deep hook, post, spin, leg over the face, right? I underhook. Because let's say I'm here, right, and I don't feel like I can launch him. It's not a good grip. Okay, let me get tighter with the guy. Let me get tighter. I can pull myself. When I underhook, I can get him. I can pull myself more into him and pull his weight a little more onto me. Now my left leg, look at my left leg. First, my right leg, it's curling towards his shoulder. Look at my left leg, it comes off. Boom. We sat up, we're right here. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged. Abandon, get the far, elbow to knee joint, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged. So now we're gonna go over the corkscrew swim move from locking the shoulder when he brings the far leg up. So we're here, right? Boom, I get the elbow across, I push up, go deep hook, he starts stacking me. Yeah, he has the far leg up, right? Now I'm going under, but look, I don't pass the leg over. The shoulder's still locked. And then as I'm here, right, I'm gonna reach for either his hip or his knee or under his leg. Now see my feet are crossed, here they uncrossed. I'm gonna spin my head in between his legs and he rolls. And I hook, deep hook, feet crossed, right? Leg hugged. Again. So, boom, boom, push. I'm under here, I have the angle. Now, I'm gonna reach either for his hip, his knee, right? But look, I uncross right here and I spin. Pause. I wanna teach you guys something. If you ever get caught right here, grab, so I'll grab the shin, that's fine, but grab whatever you can right here and then slide your hand down to the foot and then pull. Like in a circular motion. And then deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged. Sometimes when the guy brings the far leg up, neither toss works. That's why I give more than one toss, because I know one toss doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to C-cup, sometimes you have to underhook. Sometimes the underhook, it's not for you, and the C-cup, it's correct for you. This is a corkscrew. So we're here, boom, we lock, push, deep hook, he brings the far leg up. Yeah, we're here, right? Now, as I'm here, I brought the leg over, but he's stacking me. Yeah, and I can't launch the guy. I start reaching for this leg. Now, do you see how this leg's over the head? Right? We're just gonna keep this leg over the head right now. And I'm just gonna spin. And he rolls. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged, spider web. Again. So we're here, boom, boom, push, deep hook, he stacks, I post, I spin here, right? Now look, leg over, right? Now when we're here, I reach. I'm reaching either for his knee or his foot. Whatever one, I can even do the hip. Hip, knee, foot, spin. Now we're gonna start to address him standing up. But first, for me locking the shoulder, not the classic armbar where both legs are over the face. So we're here. We broke him down. We lock the shoulder, push up, deep hook, right? He starts to stand up, but he's doing everything correct. Yeah, he's right here, right? So what I'm gonna do from here is I keep my feet crossed, I uncross them just to get this angle, right? I uncross momentarily, but I go back to crossing. Now see how I'm here? I'm gonna reach for his far leg. I'm backhanding his shin. Now I'm just gonna spin my head. I'm gonna uncross my feet and spin in between, right? Deep hook, right? The leg gets already hugged. So just pass the leg over. Boom. So here we are.
Boom, get the elbow across, fire up, trap the shoulder, push, deep hook. He starts to stand up, I'm here. Yeah, I'm posting on the knee, right? I spin. I can keep my feet crossed or even uncrossed as long as I can get the angle. This is the angle that I need, right? Now from here, I'm gonna reach. Look at how you can see my palm. See my palm, it waves. And then it's the backhand. I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna put my head in between his legs. Boom. I have my deep hook. The leg gets hugged. Pass the leg over. And we have the big three. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged. And always reaching for the hip, twisting and turning too.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over how to corkscrew when my opponent is standing, but I have the classic armbar position.
So we're here, right? We lock the shoulder, boom. He starts to stand. Yeah, he's here, right? Pause, right here. So look, C-cup the knee, uncross, spin. Leg curl, I'm leg curling. But look, I'm gonna reach. But this time I'm not gonna put the shin behind the head. I'm just gonna leave the leg over the face. And I'm just gonna spin my head under towards his legs. That causes him to roll. And here we are in spiderweb, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hug. We're here, Muay Thai plum clinch, bridge, get the elbow across the center line, fire trap, push, deep hook. He starts to stand up, I post, right here. I get the leg over, right? I'm leg curling. Now I'm gonna go under, spin the head through. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged, spider web, big three.
So now what we're gonna be going over is locking the shoulder, and I'm gonna be going over the Greek punch, which is basically the concept of I'm attacking his arm. He has the RNC defense. It's 100% correct, but his hand starts to slide and you can see the hand. It's all about seeing that he's making a mistake of position. Maybe the position started off as perfect, but now he's making a mistake. You have to know how to take advantage of this. This is very important. I'm gonna go over all the scenarios. So the first one is, we broke him down, we're here, we bridge, we get the elbow across, we're right here, right? I go deep hook. And from here, he could be stacking me or not, but like, yeah, right here. But this hand, it's sliding. His fingers, I can feel that they're sliding and I can see his hand. I'm just gonna keep so look at my deep left hook. I'm reaching for my hip. This is so important right here. This is what can cause this hand to slide out, by the way. This is what can force this mistake. So I'm here and I'm twisting and turning. I'm just gonna go whack. And then immediately I'm gonna cover. This elbow, it's already there. Just raise the hip, right? So that's off the locking the shoulder, right? Now, from here, what he's gonna do is he's gonna start stacking me. Bring this leg up. Yeah, from here, it can be the same exact thing, right? So I'm here, I'm twisting and turning, boom, same thing. Now, defend, bring the other leg up. Same exact thing. It's still from locking the shoulder, but it's just different looks. Here, I'm pop. Stand up. He's standing up. We're here now. Reaching for the hip, lift. Boom, boom. Now, we're gonna change. We're gonna actually go to, we were locking the shoulder, but we got the leg over the face. Right here, right? So, we're right here. Deep hook, elbow to elbow. My hips, they're up. This is what causes this to slide, by the way. So I'm here, boom, one. Bring this leg up, here, two. Bring the other leg up, here, look. I'm reaching for my hip, boom. See, look, the hand is sliding, boom. Now stand up, here. Make sure here when you're curling, this leg is down. This leg gets over the face. This hand, it's reaching for the hip, twist, boom. Now we're gonna go over a little different type of way of concept of locking the shoulder. It's still locking the shoulder, just done a little differently.
So we're gonna start off by perfect double underhooks. Okay, either S grip or gable, up to you. Now I bring my right hand inside, and I need to have a perfect homie control where my wrist, it's touching his trap, and my left palm, it's facing away. I'm gonna put my left foot on the hip, pinch, my right leg curls, squeeze, shuck, and I get the arm by, right? Now I'm gonna fire my hips up as high as I can, right? Usually when you lock the shoulder for attacking the right leg, the right leg is on top, but this one, since we're gonna swim and this is gonna go over, the truth is you can go either way at this point. It doesn't really matter. So what's gonna happen here is I shucked, I got him, I'm here. He's gonna defend his arms. Yeah, as he's defending the arms, I'm gonna go deep left hook, right? Excuse me, yeah, I go deep left hook and I reach for my hip. But this arm, it's gonna extend, and I'm gonna put the shin and then pause. Right here, see how I'm wrist deep? I'm gonna punch my arm through. Make sure you punch your elbow through. You don't want to be forearm deep right here because if you do, you can lose it. So boom, I punch. Now, let's address like the guy got stuck here because his hands are locked, right? He's here, I'm gonna grab his shin and I'm gonna pull his leg. But look, I slide up to the inside of the foot and I'm gonna cause him to roll. Boom, I hug the leg. I pass the leg over the face. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. So I have perfect double underhooks, right? Right here. I'm gonna bring my right hand through. I go homie control. I put my left foot on the hip, right? Pinching, squeezing, leg hook, squeezing, I shuck. I get the arm by. Boom, I fire my legs up. I could go right over left or left over right. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Now, he's gonna defend his arms. He's gonna go RNC defense. Yeah, I'm gonna go immediately. I'm gonna go deep hook, right? But this, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend my arm, right? And then I roll, but pause. See, I need to make sure that I punch this arm through right here, right? And my shin is behind the head. Now I'm gonna cause him to roll by grabbing his shin, and then I'm gonna slide. Look, I don't go from here to here. I grab the shin and I slide from the shin all the way to the inside, and then I'm gonna pull in a circular direction, and I immediately hug his knee, and then boom, here we are.
We're gonna go deep hook, bracing, and then swimming. So instead of like extending the arm and swimming, we're just gonna brace. The truth is for me, this variation works much better. The other variation works for other people, works well, but for me personally, this works better.
So, perfect double underhooks, right? Homie control, put the left foot on the hip, leg curl, right? Squeeze and shot, boom, fire the legs up. You can go right over left or left over right at this point. Now he's gonna defend, RNC defense. I'm gonna go deep hook, right? I'm reaching for my hip, but instead of extending the arm, I'm gonna brace on my elbow right here, and I'm gonna turn it, I'm gonna put my left shin, pause. Punch this through. Make sure you're not wrist deep. Punch that arm deep and reach for your hip. Let's say he didn't roll. I'm gonna review again how to create the roll. Grab, slide to the inside of the knee, and then pull up and around. And then he defends, and here we are. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. One more time, please. So, perfect double underhooks, perfect homie, foot on the hip, leg curl, shuck, either left over right or right over left, up to you. You don't have to be super strict right here, but this one turns automatically, so there's that. So he defends, please defend. Yeah, I'm deep hooking and bracing, boom, right away. And I start turning. Now look, my shin goes, and as I sit, I immediately punch this arm through. He can roll, right? Go ahead, roll on your own. Yeah, he might roll on his own. He rolls on his own because he either chose to roll or the momentum carried him. That's great. This time I didn't force him to roll. He rolled on his own. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged. We're gonna be going over the gyro series, like the Greek sandwich, gyro, or gyro for some of you, from the pyramid. So, we got an overhook. You need an overhook. then it's collar tie on the cervical or the crown. And then I put my foot on the hip and my left heel's touching the knee, and then there's the pyramid, right? Now look, when I'm here, I'm holding the tricep, right? In like a false grip / frame type manner, right here. He's gonna bring his elbow over, and I'm looking for this gap. Boom, I hook his elbow, I escape my hip, I frame, I lock his shoulder, I grab his bicep, his thumb, and I raise my hips, right? So 1, that's the locking the shoulder, right? 2, you go locking the shoulder, pass the leg over the face. You can actually go back, gyro, right? You can do this, but I'm not a fan of it because it's not locking the shoulder mentality. Go bring. And you could catch it all at once. You can technically do that. Not a fan of it, but it's an option for you guys. He brings the elbow over, I catch, I escape the hip, right? Now look, boom, I lock the shoulder, right? Or immediately go dead orchard. Some of you guys will be able to go dead orchard. Some of you won't. Some of you will go lock in the shoulder, right? It's right here. Now look, if I'm attacking his left arm, my left leg gets on top. That's what's tighter. But if you go dead orchard, here it is. Now, I want to go over different breaks from here, or finishes. So I have the deep hook, right? Well, right here, I have the overhook. He does this with the arm. I could grab, or I could grab his hand and shoulder lock. This is a key lock, boom. But when I do this, watch, he extends. Thank you. He gives me the arm bar. So this is called the spiderweb philosophy and the big 3. Please lay down on your back. So when you end up in spiderweb, you're here. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. That's the big 3, right? Now, also too, he's gonna defend in different ways. So that was the rear naked choke defense, right? Which is the best one in my opinion. There's also the rear naked choke with the hand on the top. I call that the Hickson. Someone told me he defends it like that. Don't really know if he does, but someone called it that, so that's what I call it in my head. Then there's him locking palm to palm. But there's different grips here. Like there's a gable grip, there's an S grip, there's ball and socket. There's many different ways he can lock the hands. And we have to know all of this. We have to know how to troubleshoot each individual situation. And then there's also him locking, like being here, right? But maybe he didn't put the hand. He's maybe doing this wrong, you know? And then there's also, he's doing the rear naked choke, right? And then you can see like, you're here and you see the hand that's coming out. So these are all the things that you have to be aware of when you're playing spiderweb. When you have spiderweb, you need to focus on the big 3 first. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. Now you have to know, when you're in this position, when I'm here, I'm the spider, he's the fly. It's only a matter of time till I tap him. I have to remember that. Now look, let's go over each individual value. First, why deep hook? Why deep left hook? First of all, deep left hook, because if I go deep left hook, right, I can attack this arm and hug the leg. If I go deep right, I can't do it. So that's why it's deep left, not deep right. Now, why elbow to elbow? Because forearm to elbow, I'm losing it. Wrist to elbow, this is very weak. Deep hook, reach for the hip, make a fist. I like to stay palm down or even turn the thumb like this. So I'm either like this or I'm like this. Boom or boom. And that sometimes can cause the hand to slide out, by the way. That little action sometimes causes him to make a mistake,
right? Crossing the feet. Why cross the feet? Because that helps keep the shoulder trapped. In the event that I lose the leg, right? If I extend his arm, just extend your arm, awesome. So right here, there's the whole corkscrew escape, right? Go ahead, try and corkscrew. As long as I keep the shoulder in and I pull my heels in, he won't be able to. Look, I let the shoulder go. He's out. Now, why hug the leg? Well, if I'm hugging the leg, he can't stack me. Like, try and put me on my back. He tries to put me on my back, I kick him back down. Right? If I let go, put me on my back. Here we are. But not the end of the world though, you know, because you bought the DVD and it's included. We're back to Spiderweb. Now you're starting to understand. See, this whole DVD was actually because of this position. All those different subtleties of the guy stacking from the knees. Because if I lose the leg, right, everything that you just learned, because you're now here, you're studying Spiderweb. If I lose the leg and he stacks me, yeah. Here's EBIOT right here. Okay, he brought the far leg up, cool. We're right here, we already know what to do, right? Oh, here, boom, spin. We have so many options that we know from here. Come back. You're gonna see how everything goes together. Lay down. Now, here's the thing. You already know how to deal with that, but why get there? Why? Why let go of the leg and have to deal with all that? Just hold the leg. And now the whole concentration is break the grip. How do we break the grip? Many different ways on how to break the grip. That's exactly what we're gonna go over next. All right, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged, right? He's defending palm to palm. He's gable gripping, right? His palm is facing the legs, move towards the head. He changes. His palm is facing the head, fall towards the legs. He goes S grip. His palm is facing the legs, move towards the head. His palm is facing the head, move towards the legs. And then he's going ball and socket, right? His palm, it's facing the legs. Go that way. Change. It's here, right? Move towards the head. Spiderweb, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hug. This works for any palm to palm grip, doesn't matter. Gable, S, ball and socket. All I do is I fall towards the legs, but I pick him up with my legs. I slide my elbow up to his wrist, then I kick him down, and I hip in. Again, fall towards the legs, pick him up, slide elbow to wrist, kick him down. The slide. So here we are in the Spiderweb, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hug, but the way that he's defending is he's grabbing his elbows, but the hand's not behind the hamstring. We're gonna troubleshoot this by grabbing the top arm, which is the arm he's defending with, pull it to me, slide my elbow up to his wrist, but I'm gonna move in a counterclockwise motion, and then I'm gonna finish. And then from here, I hip in. I can hold onto the arm or not. Just be careful of holding onto the arm because there's, the guy pulls you in, there's a triangle, so I'm cautious of doing that one. I think it's actually better just to hold the knee. So again, he's holding his elbows, right? I'm deep hooking, feet cross, leg hug. I grab the forearm, I pull it to me, and then I slide my elbow up to the wrist, and look, I'm gonna move. And I hit. Okay, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged, right? We're here. With my deep, and he has the RNC defense right now. He's defending 100% correct. My deep hook, I'm gonna really reach for my hip, twist and turn, which is gonna start to cause this arm to slide, and I'm leaning towards the legs, which is putting pressure. His arm is starting to slide because I'm putting so much pressure. All I do is my right hand, the palm, I'm gonna hit him hard right at the elbow. Pop!
and then immediately I'm gonna grab his thumb, and I'm gonna hold and slide and hit. So he has the RNC defense, right? Spider web, he has the correct RNC defense. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. The deep hook, it's reaching for the hip, twisting and turning, and look, his arm is starting to slide. See this? Look, see how his arm's down? Now look, once I twist, it's sliding. I'm falling towards the leg. Pop! Like, make sure that when you do that, you really commit and you fall towards the legs. And don't be afraid here because like, look, I'm here, I'm twisting and turning. You're like, oh, I'm falling towards the legs. Yeah, but you have his leg. That's fine. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. So, you may have seen me teach this before. I used to call this the serpent crush. Like it, it's a good name, but this is Sparta sounds way cooler, right? So I'm gonna, my right leg, put it over, and I make, like I flex my foot, right? And just like King Leonidas says in the movie, this is Sparta! That's it. Send him down the well. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug, right? Maybe I try to hit him with a Greek punch, but yeah, like when I hit, yeah, boom. And then, whack. My leg can stay here, or it can go back. And then I hit. And I can also finish like this. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. This is Sparta, the top side leg. I actually like this better because I like having this leg across the body and the leg over the head. I prefer to use. But look, here's what matters. You can do either of these. At least one should work for you because some guys, they may not be able to do this one, so maybe they can do this one. So, my right's over my left leg goes over, but look, see how I have the foot flexed, right? I'm just gonna, again, this is Sparta, whack! And then pass this leg over, and then hip in. So we're here, maybe I try for the right, or maybe that's not my path, I just go with the left. And then I flex my foot, right? I'm right here, I'm just gonna boom, and slide elbow to wrist. I can leave my left leg here, or I can pass the leg back over. And I can even cross. Hip. Grab the arm, hip.